Well, let's go. We are live here in, oil country. And let's see how we do tonight. We got a slightly better interface now. We've upped the quality on the rotating slideshow. And we are all tuned in tonight to see potentially the Oilers win Game 1 of Round 1 in the NHL playoffs. Do you think we can do it? We'll see. So currently, stream delay is sitting at maybe about 3 seconds. What if the Ducks win? That's gonna be stupid, and we don't even talk about that. That's bad juju. We get that out of there, okay? We knock on wood, huh? What happens? We don't even talk about that. That gets thrown out of the window, okay? We just don't talk about it, okay? Just knock on wood. Just knock on wood. Just knock on wood, y'all. But it's crazy. We gained hold on, let me find the exact number. We gained 24 subscribers in the last 48 hours. Yo, what? 24 subscribers in the last 48 hours. That's insane, dude. That is insane. I thought that was crazy. So, okay, here's a huge thing that's coming up, a major milestone, right? This channel's, I literally can't believe it either. The second year anniversary of this channel is gonna be on friggin' April 22nd. April 22nd. That's the date. That's the date we're all looking out for. And, maybe we can hit 500 subs before April 22nd. If we continue at the pace that we did in the last 48 hours, yes. If not, it's okay, But, we might be able to. I think that's cool if we're able to. When will the stream start? The stream did, I don't know, the stream did start, but, I don't know. So here's the thing, right? Puck drop is not anytime soon. I do think puck drop is in maybe about 10-15 minutes. We gotta talk about, anthems and all that kind of stuff's gonna go down, but I don't know. Not even joking, I have, so many different screens open just to keep track of everything. So I have, my scorekeeping screen. I have my Oilers stream screen. I have the stream, the live stream screen. And I have, the chat screen. It's crazy. Hopefully you guys like the new interface. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. I thought the interface was pretty cool. Y'all lock in. So we see on the rotating screen, you see cornering a player to watch, projected lineups. That's a huge new thing that I brought onto the channel. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But we have projected lineups. Do you guys like the new interfaces? Do you like it? Do you guys like the nice rotating slideshow? You guys like it? You guys like it? Yes or no? We got Boston Bruins are saying yes, 100%. Thank you. And I think this channel is kind of just popping off. We got so my last video is hit 1,000 views. It doesn't show because sometimes views have to load. You'll see it maybe a few hours, but my last video hit 1K views. The Oilers Cooked video hit 1,000 views. The video from Philadelphia randomly hit 2.2 thousand. That's crazy. I thought that was pretty cool. But thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully we see the Game 1 Edmonton Oilers first round. Hopefully we see it actually going well, Because, for the first time, I want to see the Oilers actually, do well this time. Hopefully we see something, Hopefully we see something. Do you guys want to see, do you guys want to see my NHL bracket, challenge thing that I did? Here, I can pull it up. Wait a minute. Let me just get to it. I gotta log in first. Okay, so If you guys haven't already, I think it ends tonight. So get your brackets in before that. So what even is it? So you basically decide how the playoffs are going to go. And if you get it right, then you get like 2 tickets to like an Oilers game, like all inclusive, whatever. Like not Oilers game, like any NHL event that you choose, you can get like all inclusive, and you also get like a really nice limited edition NHL X whatever brand it was watch. So if you're interested in that and you haven't entered the challenge, I recommend you to. So let's take a look at my bracket. So what is the bracket that we have? Number 1, I said Colorado takes against the Kings 4-2 in 5 games. I said Colorado would beat the Kings 0% correct. It didn't even start, okay? It didn't even start. So I said Colorado wins against the Kings. I said Dallas wins against the Wild in 7. I think this is going to be a really good series. I said that Vegas wins against Utah in 6. And Oilers went against the Ducks in 6. I said the Buffalo Sabres unfortunately lose to Boston in 6 games. I said Montreal beats Tampa in 6 games. Because based on game 1, it was really, really close. And I said that Carolina beats Ottawa in 7 games. I think this is what's going to happen. I think Carolina, for the first time in their entire history of this franchise, are actually going to go on a very good run. I said that Pittsburgh. This is a bit of an iffy one. You know, I might get this wrong. I think this is like the biggest room for error here is when I did Pittsburgh versus Philly. I said they're going to take it in 6. I'm genuinely doubting this one, but it's okay. So I said conference final, Oilers versus Avalanche. And I said because the President's Trophy curse, they lose. Oilers win the Stanley Cup. Probably not gonna happen, but we're all good. We're all good here. Okay, so let's switch back to the Oilers fan reaction. Didn't they lose to the Avalanches last year? No. The Avalanche got out in the did they get out in the first round? I think they got out in the second round. I'm not sure. But the Avalanche did not make it to the Western Conference Final. The Western Conference Final was Oilers versus Dallas. Yeah. So, nope. I mean, it's great to see that we have some familiar faces in the live chat. Okay. Thank you, Goat. Thank you. You might witness this channel hitting 1,000 subscribers before 2027. That's crazy. Connor Ingram is starting tonight. His playoff career is .913. Okay. But let's just review the rotating slideshow that we have up on the screen right now. Number 1, Oilers projected lineups. We still have Dickinson and Draisaitl still being game 10 decisions. The Ducks projected lineup isn't really an issue. I think this is what the lineup's going to be. And hopefully we can hit 500 subs before our 2-year anniversary on April 22nd. So, score prediction, Oilers win 4-2. And my player to watch this game is going to be Connor Ingram. Obviously, Connor Ingram starting as the goaltender. His playoff career, his save percentage has been .913%. So, for example, how does save percentage work? 1,000 save percentage means that the goalie has never put in a single goal in their entire life. 0 save percentage means every single shot that lands on the net, it immediately just goes in. So, something that's considered good with NHL goalies is, maybe over .900 save percentage. Then you're looking at a pretty good goalie. And if they can maintain that consistently, then they're a really good goalie. If you have a goaltender hanging around .935, they're pretty really good. They're actually, really good. So that's the save percentage thing for you. I mean, playoff hockey is really abundant in Edmonton. So maybe we see this team go on a run. Maybe we see this team. Maybe McDavid. Maybe we finally get McDavid that Stanley Cup, and then he stays in Edmonton, and then we win 5 more. You know. Also, I don't know if you guys were watching. The Buffalo Sabres, they came back against Boston. They scored 4 goals in 7 minutes. That's insane to me. 4 goals in 7 minutes, you know? I think that's crazy. I don't know how they pulled it off. I'm going to be honest with you. But hopefully we get puck drop soon. I don't know about this one, but hopefully get puck drop. Thank you all for tuning in. Just want to say that. Let's dive into some lineups tonight. So, projected lineups for the game. We got the number 1 line. We got Matthew Savoy in the left wing. We got Connor McDavid in the middle. We got Zach Hyman on the right wing. Second line, we got Pud Colson on the left. Draisaitl in the middle. Kapanen on the right side. We got Nugent Hopkins on the left. Jason Dickinson, which is a question mark. And Jack Roslovic, who's been key and severely instrumental in the regular season. We have Colton Duck, Adam Henrique, Trent Frederick, a nice nitty-gritty 4th line to wrap it all down. Defensive pairings got Eckelman, Bouchard, classic. We got Nurse and Murphy, which is a very surprise, pretty damn good pairing. We got Jake Wallman and Ty Emerson. Not too bad, not too bad. So let's look at the Anaheim Ducks lineup today. We got Chris Kreider, nice veteran there with Leo Carlson, Troy Terry. Strong, wonderfully balanced first line. Second line, we got Killhorn, Granlund, Seneca. Great line as well. Mason McTavish, Failing, Cutter Gauthier. Jen, you think this is the strongest third lines? We got Veal, Washi, and more. Not that strong of a 4th line, but they still keep on that youth power. This game is in. Where's it in? It's in Edmonton. So we hopefully Edmonton gets the win on game 1 in their own building. And no matter the outcome, I will be making a video about it tomorrow because I have to upload every 2 days. So, let me hear some feedback from you guys. How do you guys like the new style? Like, is it good? Is it great? Is it better that you see me post more? You know, because I'm posting way more often than I do usually. Because before the challenge, I was posting maybe once a month. That was a huge problem, and my channel just was not growing. So, what do you guys think? Better, worse? Boston Bruinser says way better. Nice to hear. You know, it takes a lot of effort for those videos. Gotta make a script, gotta record it, gotta edit it, gotta put overlays, gotta make thumbnails, make titles, make descriptions. Dang. And then also finding good music is really important for me. I would say it's better, Twinsy. Thank you. I mean, yeah, it's just a different style. I'm not used to posting this often, so sometimes when I'm definitely cannot post, I always have to just go and just pre-record a bunch of videos, put it down, and just and then I get really nervous when that data gets out of date and I'm like, oh shoot, that's not good. And then it doesn't matter because that video just has to be uploaded anyways. Also, here's a key thing. At 500 subscribers, we're bringing back the Between the Boards podcast on Spotify and on YouTube. So I had this thing when I was maybe 150-ish subscribers. The Between the Board podcast. I made 3 episodes. Did not make any episodes after that. Literally quit that podcast, man. But at 5 subscribers, hopefully we can get that before April 22nd. So go on your mom's account, your dad's account, like the Mr. Beast Honey ad. But go to every single YouTube account and hit that sub button on Mr. NHL. And let's do this. Because we got 500 subs, and then we're bringing out the podcast on Spotify and on YouTube. So hopefully that's going to be amazing. And yeah. Quick note, podcast stuff will not replace any of the daily 2-day video uploads until 1,000 subscribers because we are on the grind. Yes, sir, we're on the grind. But here's the question. The main question here is always, how many subs can we hit before April 22nd? We're at 485 subscribers. Hi, Maya. Thank you for being a moderator for this long. You're my goat. 485. Okay, I'm not even joking. We've gained we've gained 25 subscribers in the last 48 hours. That's insane, bro. That's actually crazy. That's insane to me. The game's starting up soon. I don't know when, but soon. insane. Genuinely, I think we are on pace. And I'm gonna upload my next video tomorrow, and I'm gonna say please subscribe. We need to hit 500 before like April 22nd. But genuinely, I think we are on pace to hit 500 subs before April 22nd. I'm like genuinely getting so excited about just thinking about this. I'm literally so excited. I'm so happy. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I've been at this YouTube grind. It genuinely does not feel like it doesn't feel like 2 years. It doesn't feel like 2 years to me. I'm gonna be completely honest. Do you guys wanna? We can take like a trip down memory lane. Okay. Type in the chat if you have watched my first ever video. Have you watched my first ever video? Have you watched my first ever video? Boston Bruiser says, yup. Has anyone else watched my first ever video? If you go to oldest and you click the top one, have you watched my first ever video? You know? You might have. It's so... I watched that video now, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that was so cringy. Dear goodness. Okay, we have John Henry saying, but I have. Nice. So, according to like a few people on this live stream, you guys have watched my first video, and that's pretty cool to see. Yeah. I remember just doing that first. You guys want to hear some like lore, man? You want to hear some lore? I was like that first ever video. You can genuinely see, like, okay, yeah, maybe we want to look at it. Do we want to look at this? Do we have time? No, we don't. No, we definitely don't. But like I remember my first ever video. Like I was like you could like genuinely see it like with the tabs. It was like how to screen record on Windows. It was crazy. Okay, so I did just switch overlays, not overlays. I switched my my headphone jack, so now it is in the stream screen, not the stream screen, the Oilers like you know what I mean. So let's see what happens tonight. Maybe we see the Oilers absolutely cook the entire competition. We never know. This could be a blowout. You know? We could see the Oilers like fry the Anaheim Ducks to a better level than what Minnesota did to who was it? What to Minnesota? Oh my goodness. To Minnesota did to Dallas. I can't even remember, y'all. We have the Canadian anthem firing up here. Puck drop will be in roughly maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Let's Go Oilers chants are radiating through the entire building here. This is gonna be a great playoff series. And I have no doubt in that. And remove your hats. Join with the performance of the national anthem of Canada. Oh, it's a difference here. What? TG. Have you heard about her? I don't know. Like tea is in like the drink tea. She's pretty good at singing, I'll be honest. We have the American national anthem first, because obviously the home team gets their anthem last. Genuinely, I know the entire U.S. national anthem by heart because of Oilers games. It's crazy. Insane. But we're just kind of chilling in for puck drop. Maybe we see the Oilers win tonight, maybe. Boston Bruins are saying, yeah, boys. Exactly. We got this. So we're just wrapping up the U.S. national anthem right now. We'll get the Canadian one going, and then we will hear the puck drop right on that solid NHL ice, and hopefully we see an Oilers win tonight. Okay, let's see our starting lineups tonight. Let me check. Okay, it is confirmed. Jason Dickinson is playing for the Edmonton Oilers tonight, and so is Leon Draisaitl. Both players are in tonight. Even they might be struggling with a little bit of a lower body injury, but it's okay. They're still playing. So that playoff drive still continues on. Canada needs this, man. We need a Stanley Cup back in Canada. It's been 32 years, almost 33. We need one, though. After that Olympics loss, I feel like the next step to just beat the U.S. is in where it all started, the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's see these Oilers beat Anaheim. Let's see them beat their Pacific Division. Let's see them beat the Western Conference Final. And let's see them win that Stanley Cup in Edmonton. Let's go. Type in the chat if you guys are excited. If you guys are excited, type in the chat like, LFG Oilers. Yup, exactly, Boston Bruinsers. So, playoff time in Edmonton is starting. Puck drop is dropping. Lucas Dostal is in. Lucas Dostal is genuinely a wild card. If he plays remotely well and Ingram doesn't, we could see a major difference maker in this series tonight. Connor Ingram, his 5-2 record in his last 7 starts, pretty damn good. Okay, we have puck drop here. Ref is dropping that puck. We're underway here tonight. Anaheim's 4th line against Edmonton. Connor Ingram comes into play, and he's out of position. That puck gets saved by the defenseman in Edmonton. That was almost an insanely bad giveaway for Connor Ingram. Good recovery there, though. I would not know what would have been said if that was let in. Edmonton bringing it back to their own zone. Back and forth. Pass it over to Murphy. Connor Murphy. Waiting up. It's Bouchard. Bouchard, the first line for Edmonton, coming on the ice. We have McDavid. The puck gets hoisted all the way down. Dostal keeps behind him. Nice little check there by Hyman. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard at the blue line. Bouchard, a shot that goes around the boards. The Ducks trying to make it out of the way. McDavid trying to battle on the side. It's the Ducks entering the Edmonton Oilers zone. A shot that gets blocked by Evan Bouchard. Good defensive play there. Bouchard, cross pass. Pass over to McDavid. McDavid on the right side. McDavid, a shot. And that gets short-sided and gets blocked by Lucas Dostal. And that puck gets flicked all the way down to the Edmonton Oilers zone. Bouchard waiting up. And we're going to see Draisaitl take the puck here. Draisaitl, who has not played for multiple games due to a lower body injury. Draisaitl coming in the blue line. Draisaitl, a pass, a shot by Wallman, and a save by Lucas Dostal. Jake Wallman, nice little early shot here, and that was saved. But let's look at the start again. Connor Ingram Jason Dickinson genuinely saved an embarrassing first goal against Ringo. McDavid had a very good chance the other way, but Dostal was there. We have a face-off in the Oilers' offensive zone. It's Leon Draisaitl. Let's drop the puck here, ref. The puck's not dropped. Drop the puck. Okay, there we go. Puck gets popped out. The shot right after the rush doesn't go near the net. Draisaitl with the puck here. And the Anaheim Ducks put the puck all the way down because that was tipped. That is not icing. Edmonton behind the net. The Oilers waiting up for a line change here. Edmonton looking to exit their zone. A pass across. Goes to Henrique. Anaheim back with the puck. Hits it along the boards, and it goes back to Nurse in his own zone. Nurse, pressured by some Ducks players. Nurse over to Murphy. Murphy flings it down. A shot, and that's blocked by Frederick in front. Henrique trying to forecheck in his own zone. The Ducks still battling for it, looking for some puck possession. Puck goes all the way down the ice, and we see the Anaheim Ducks. Dostal comes out to play it. Nice pass up. And, let's talk about Connor Ringer for a little bit. A breakout here, and a great defensive play by the Anaheim Ducks. But let's talk about Connor Ringer for a little bit. Connor Ringer, this goaltender has been on his glory run, right? He was given to the Edmonton Oilers for basically nothing because most of his contract was retained. The Oilers gave nothing in return. And this guy has maybe single-handedly saved the Oilers' runs this season. A pass over, a shot, and that goes wide. McDavid trying to poke for some loose change, doesn't get any. It's the Ducks charging through. Nurse gets flattened, and a nice poke check by Roslovic. It goes the Ducks. They still have not gotten a single shot on net tonight. Goes back to McDavid. McDavid gets hit alongside the boards. The Ducks, a nice finishing check there. Wow, what a great hit there by Hyman. Zach Hyman coming up. A pass and a shot. And that went right beside Lucas Dostal. Coming the other way. Bouchard stopping up. A shot. And that gets blocked out by in front. Oilers already had 3 shots at goal, and Ducks have 0, but the Ducks have had pretty good chances, but great block shots by the Edmonton Oilers defenseman. Connor McDavid looking for it. A pass around. It's still 0-0. Anaheim with the puck. Coming into the Oilers zone. Waiting. The Oilers avoid the encroachment. It's Edmonton. Looking around. Podkolzin. A nice little flick here. Nice pass by Wallman over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl hits it off the Anaheim Ducks player. That's not icing. The Oilers still with the puck. Rushing down the ice. And that's going to be icing against the Anaheim Ducks. Boston Bruins are saying, phew. Oh, there were so many chances that if the Oilers defense weren't there, that may have genuinely gone in. But Zach Hyman, strong opening hits. Nice forecheck. He is looking pretty fine today. Oilers have an offensive zone faceoff here. Draisaitl taking it. Draisaitl winning the faceoff. But the Ducks are able to recover. It's the Ducks here. A pass across. Turning around. The Ducks. Nice board pass. Back to Ingram. Ingram behind his net. Ingram waiting. A pass up to Dickinson. Over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl tries to get his way through to Kapanen. Kapanen shot. And a quick shot that gets swallowed by Lucas Dostal. Some rough stuff here. Kapanen, Washi, Gauthier. We're seeing some rough stuff here because Podkolzin was near the net of Dostal. Let's see this team potentially go crazy. The Oilers look so strong off the opening. Their defense is nice and tight. It's insane. I don't know how else to say it. A shot! And that goes kicked aside by Lucas Dostal. A nice quick shot there by Kapanen. A pass around Murphy. Turning around over to Frederick. Frederick back to Eckel. Sorry, Colton Dock, my bad. Nurse a shot. And that goes high and flies away. Edmonton back with the puck, regaining control. Beside the net, by the blue line, goes to Connor Murphy. Murphy waiting. A nice backhand flick down the ice, and that's icing. Sorry, that's not icing. That's a mutual zone face-off because it was flicked out of the zone. The Ducks still held to 0 shots because the Oilers is very nitty-gritty, amazing defense that we see here tonight. If you're new here, maybe consider hitting that like or that sub button. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers before the 2-year anniversary, which is on April 22nd. Oilers have a center zone face-off here. McDavid is kicked out, goes to Savoy. Matthew Savoy in his face-off. He loses the face-off. It's okay. He's a young rookie. It's not that big of a deal. Bouchard gets flattened, and the Ducks look very physical right now. The Oilers, nice pass up. Spin move by McDavid, trying to regain control, breaking ankles over to Hyman. Zach Hyman over to Bouchard. Bouchard looking shot! And that gets tossed wide. The Oilers with the puck with Hyman. Hyman turning around. Back to Ekholm. Ekholm. His shot, that kind of, rolled so weirdly and just went away, I'm going to be honest. It's back with McDavid. McDavid trying to push his way through behind Anaheim's net. Hyman a shot! And that goes wide. Anaheim Ducks continue to push through. Good play there by Ekholm to kind of just put his body there to make sure that Anaheim didn't get to that puck. Nice hit there by Matthias Ekholm. Anaheim behind Ingram. Nice check there by Dickinson. Sorry, not... Yeah, Dickinson. I gotta keep, I need to make sure that I know all these numbers here. With Anaheim, nice check there by... Nah, that might have been a high-stick play. It's okay. A shot! And that went through so many people, but went wide. Turning back around, it's Ekholm. Ekholm passing around. Thrown all the way down the ice. Dostal with the puck, handles it. Flings out of the zone. Pass across Seneca. And a great back check there by Nugent Hopkins. Roslovic dumps the puck all the way down. Oh, he gets flattened beside the boards. Puck pops out. Ty Emerson. That could be icing. And not icing. Waved off. Ty Emerson gets checked. The Ducks are finishing their hits here tonight. I'm going to be honest. Ducks with possession at the blue line. Mishandles the puck shot. And that gets fumbled. The Oilers, a 1-on-1 here. And a shot. And a kick save there made by Dostal. Back to Murphy. That 1-on-1. How is that not scored on? Draisaitl. And that goes off a skate. And that goes out of play. Oh. Dostal. He was there. What a great fling pass over to Podkolzin. Back and forth. Cannot finish it in. Dostal's left leg was just trailing there, and it was able to make that save. Boston Bruins are saying, how did we not get it in? I don't know, man. It's crazy. We have 12 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first period. Oh, wait. Am I doing this wrong? I think I'm doing this wrong. My bad. I had the wrong way around. I said that it was Oilers had 6 shots on goals, and Anaheim only had 1. And Anaheim 6. Sorry, I said Anaheim had 6 shots and goals, and the Oilers only had 1. My bad. I just flipped them around. It's okay. If you haven't already, go vote in the poll. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be Is it gonna be the Edmonton Oilers? Is it gonna be the Ducks? Is it gonna be Gary Bettman? You know, the guy that's writing all the scripts for tonight. How is Oil Country feeling here? Are we excited? Are we nervous? Like, what are we thinking here? What are we thinking here, guys? Are we nervous? Are we excited? I don't know. But yeah. John Henry says excited for sure. Great to hear. Let's see it here. We're gonna see face off. Oh, sorry, I didn't start the clock fast enough. Oilers back with the puck, regaining control past a Ducks player. Dump all the way down the ice. Ingram looking alert. He's kind of looking Ingram's looking really shaky here. He's looking around, like quick head movements. He's looking very shooken up. I think it's because of the first play that we saw there. A shot. And that's a save there. Nice save there on the one-timer by Connor McDavid dishing out. He has Hyman beside him. McDavid shot. And a save made by Dostal. Puck still in the air. No rebound was there. The Oilers come back around. It's the Ducks. The Ducks bring it down to the zone. Connor Ingram behind his net. Connor Ingram pass around to Donald Nurse. Donald Nurse moving around. Puck comes out. It's Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins passing across. Can we see the Oilers maybe get a good chance here? It's Donald Nurse turning around, getting the puck up. Rostelake, a shot, and that goes wide. Edmonton trying to set up a nice cycle. Lacombe brings it up, and we have an offside whistled against Anaheim. Anaheim, great save there by Connor Ingram on that one-timer. Crisscross shot. McDavid had Hyman on his right flank. Great choice to shoot it. And that hit Dostal, and Dostal was not expecting that high of a shot. For sure he wasn't. McDavid's parents are obviously here, showing a nice little shot of the crowd. McDavid is locked in. Oh, we see McDavid getting kicked out of the face-off. Frederick around. It's Emerson bringing the puck all the way down. That's gloved down. The Oilers with the puck. Spinning around, looking for some loose change. Puck goes all the way down, straight to Lucas Dostal. Handles it, no icing. The Oilers. The Ducks shot. Saved by Connor Ingram. And it's Ty Emerson. Ty Emerson, bring it in. Oh, sorry, over to McDavid. Back around. It's Emerson. Emerson looking for some people here. All the way back down to Ingram. Ingram can't get on the puck. It's Darnell Nurse over to Murphy. Murphy can't handle that puck. The Ducks behind the net. Give and go. A nice block there by Murphy to recover. And Connor Murphy is doing a great job here defending here tonight. And that's cut off. 1-on-1. Murphy's on the way. And nope. That's a little too far. Good check there by Murphy to hold him there. Ducks at the blue line. Back and forth. Lacombe. A nice check there by Kapanen on Lacombe. The Oilers beside the net. Connor Murphy instrumental tonight. Back to McDavid. McDavid going on the right flank. McDavid deking his way through with the puck to his stick. Gets knocked off it. Goes back to Savoy. Matthew Savoy. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard trying to bring it over. Turns around. He can't get to it. It's Edmonton. And that's waved off. That's waved off. Okay, that's waved off. Good. Oh. I was like just about to say that's goalie interference, and it was waved down for goalie interference. Let's look at this again. The Anaheim Ducks. Oh, yeah. That's definitely goalie interference. He shoved that hip right into Ingram and then scored that goal. That's goalie interference. Good call, good call, good call. 100% good call. Yeah, definitely. That contact is not what we're looking for here. But definitely that cannot be goal. Good call. The refs actually have their glasses on tonight. Finally. Did they get their new prescriptions in? Maybe. At least we saw the a goal taken back here. Definitely that was good goalie interference for sure. Still 0-0. Boston Bruins just said W called. Yes. That was the right call for sure. Like genuinely, if that was called a goal, that we cannot be serious. Once again, can we hit 500? Can we hit 500 subscribers before April 22nd, which is our 2-year anniversary, y'all? That's crazy. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. Hello, hello. We are back. Nice little quick water break. We're good now. Okay. Just in time for puck drop. Back down to the zone. Connor Ingram looks nice and confident now. I like his posture now. Before, he was looking a little too shaky for me. Pass around. Bouchard over. Move around. It's the Ducks. A shot against Ingram. The Ducks still at the blue line. A shot through traffic. Good block there. Did not make to the net. And that's played with a high stick. Troy Terry faces Troy Terry, stop arguing, man. That was definitely high stick. Lock in. Okay. 8:36 left in the first period. After this period, I think we're going to do some debrief, some money puck, some natural stat trick numbers, maybe some GeoGuessr. I was thinking we do a quiz in the second intermission. You know? Ingram, pass around the boards. It's Edmonton. Draisaitl trying to block it up. Anaheim. A pass that goes wide over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl over to Edmonton. Back to Kapanen. Podkolzin turning around the boards. Back to Anaheim. Oilers trying to maintain zone pressure here. But it pops back out to their own zone. Connor Murphy. Pass up, and that's offside. Offside against Edmonton. Whew. I love this game one. We have one team that's so young and fast and excited, and then we have the other team that's more mature, I guess. I think I think the Oilers are more confident in their placement here than they are with the Anaheim Ducks, because obviously the Ducks haven't made the playoffs, and well, like the Ducks haven't. They've been on a recent tank, I should say, and then they made the playoffs this year. The Ducks pass around, nice check there by Edmonton. Edmonton around the zone. It's Anaheim. Anaheim, a good check there. Nice poke by Emerson. My goodness. Anaheim. Back to their own zone. Good poke by Edmonton, but that's recovered by Anaheim. And we're going to see an offside here. We might have no penalties here. Never mind. Let's see this again. Wallman and Frederick. That was a double team. That was dirty. Shoves Frederick, cross check. I'd take that. I think that's good. I mean, if you don't get called for it, you can get away with whatever you want, you know? The Oilers here. Nice pass around the boards. Goes to Savoy. Savoy is fast in the lead here. Nice forecheck. Yeah, it's failed. High stick, the puck, but waved off. Pops out. Savoy, quick pass to McDavid is failed. Shot! Nice block there by Evan Bouchard's stick. And that gets flung off and out of the boards, actually. I should reword that. My bad. What is your prediction for the Oilers' series? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Type in the chat what you think what your prediction for this series is. You know? I should start the clock. That's my fault. Hold on. Put goals and breaks away from traffic, and he comes around. There we go. Now the clock is synced. Boston Bruins says in 5. Not a bad take, honestly. And John Henry says in 4. We might get a sweep. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna knock on wood. See, I knocked on wood. See, we're good. We're good. If we say that word, then that might not happen. So we are avoiding seeing that word. A shot, like it's juggled. I was surprised how close to the net that got. Draisaitl in the forecheck here in the offensive zone. Turning around. It's Draisaitl powering his way through. Pass back to the blue line. Good check there by Emerson, but not kept inside the zone. Wallman. Around. Back to Nugent Hopkins. Back to Wallman. Wallman looking for his partner here. Passes to Emerson. Emerson dodging his way through. Dumping the puck. Back to Dostal. Lucas Dostal. It turns around. Nice check there by Dickinson. Over to Roslovic. Shot by Nugent Hopkins, and that goes wide. Roslovic. Back to Nugent Hopkins. A shot! And that goes wide again. Sent off the boards. Edmonton setting up a great forecheck here. Nice forecheck by Edmonton's third line. Here we got Nugent Hopkins, we got Dickinson, we got Roslovic. This is a great forecheck that they set up. And then the puck pops all the way down. McDavid rushing in. He has partners. McDavid behind the net. A pass, a shot by Bouchard that gets tipped. Wide shot. And a drive wide. Dostal doesn't have a stick here. Dostal doesn't have a stick, and the Oilers cannot convert, man. Huh. No stick by no stall. Manages to survive. Oh, McDavid with a great shot. Or sorry, not McDavid with a great shot. It was great shot by Bouchard, kind of tipped by Savoy skate outwards, which is not very good. It's okay though. But nice predictions here by Boston Bruins and John Henry. Let's look at our poll real quick. Who's gonna win? We have 9 votes on the poll so far, which is awesome. We got 89% saying Oilers, and we have 11% saying Gary Bettman. Gary Bettman might be the true, like, the underlying winner here, you know? He's like the guy pulling all the strings, getting all that money. I would not be mad to be Gary Bettman right now. You know, you have the NHL, which is at an all-time high in, like, viewership. I wouldn't complain about that. So let's see the Oilers. Maybe take home game 1 tonight. I want to see it. I want to see a great game 1 win. I want to see a dominant entrance. And I want to make sure the Oilers take this series in Oilers fashion, you know? Let's go back to some hits here. But there have been a lot of hits already. I think there have been, for both teams, plus 25 plus hits, including both teams. Like, nice physicality to be seen by Podkolzin, we see by McDavid, we see by double hit by Frederick and Wallman, you know? Great hits out. 4 minutes, 46 seconds left in the first period. Draisaitl, face off here. Loses the face off, it's alright. Edmonton trying to shuffle down. Oilers lost stick. Nice back check there by Leon Draisaitl. Pass around, it's Edmonton. Edmonton, long stretch. It's Draisaitl's shot! And that goes wide. He had time, he had space, and could not put that puck home. Good check there by Podkolzin. Ingram stops that puck behind his net. I was leading, like, right in front of my chair. Saw that puck just came to Leon Draisaitl. Open space, and he went wide. It's McDavid. The first line is out here. We got McDavid, we got Savoy, and we got Hyman. It's Anaheim. Troy Terry trying to move it around. Carlson a backhand. With the first line for the Ducks are out. We got Chris Kreider, we got Leo Carlson, we got Troy Terry here. They're cycling. The Ducks look dangerous on this cycle. Back to the blue line. That puck comes all the way down the ice. The Oilers are going to go for a change here. So both teams are going to change their lines. It's Emerson. Emerson behind the net. Looking for something here. It's the Oilers. Pass up. Turning around. Draisaitl. And that gets checked down. The Oilers looking for some space and some time. Colton Dach. Dach can't get on that puck fast enough. And it goes to Emerson. Emerson in his own zone. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first period. Emerson, pass beside. Oilers, nice stretch pass. 1-on-1, a shot, and that goes in. It's 1-0, Edmonton. What a goal. Time and space. We had 2 breakaways before this, and we put it home. What a goal. Carlson had a crazy backhand opportunity. Misses the net wide. Back the other way. It's the Oilers. Jason Dickinson from injury. What a great finish by Jason Dickinson. Wallman and Emerson get the assist here for that goal. And this game is 1-0, presumably heading to the intermission. And Ross will make a turnover, and that's offside. Oh, the Oilers had maybe a 2-on-1 that could have been another goal, but that was offside. What a laser by Wallman, and Dickinson is great patience here, waiting, turning around, and putting it against the right side of Dostal's post. What a fake shot. What a great wait. Dostal gets absolutely cooked. Let's go. That's Dickinson's 6th career playoff goal. Face off in the Oilers' own zone. Off the draw, some chaos here. And we're going to see Henrique. Looks like he's down. He's skating to his own bench, so maybe quick checkup. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have to be stretchered off, which is glad. You know, at least he's walking down to the tunnel. But that was a high stake play. Oh, Kapanen and Henrique. Both Oilers players, both going down. Kapanen's still on the ice, though. The Oilers win that face-off. Coming the other way. It's Darnell Nurse shot all the way through the ice. Goes to Kapanen. Kapanen turning around. Over. Draisaitl shot. Sorry, not Draisaitl. Podkolzin. Oh. It goes to Draisaitl trying to forecheck here. The Ducks with the puck. Great long reach there by Podkolzin. Podkolzin, nice pass. And a shot. And then that gets wiped down. Another shot. And that's in. It's 2-0. 2 goals in 1 minute. What a dominant first period this is for Edmonton. What a goal. That was... He gets his own rebound, hustles it. I'm speechless, dude. Knocks it down midair, brings it back around, puts that in the net. Yes, John Henry, that's absolutely crazy. And I do agree with you, Boston Bruins are for sure. McDavid passing around. Can we see this turn to 3-0? It's Ekholm. Ekholm doesn't pull the trigger. It's the Oilers. McDavid tries to center. The Ducks back with the puck. You just know that this Ducks team is going to get a scolding here. What a great goal by Kapanen. Assist by Draisaitl and Podkolzin. It's Anaheim leading the zone. Shot and a save held in by Connor Ingram. What a great showing we see here in the last 2 minutes. Ingram looks solid so far. Looks like he's kind of eased into this position. Now he's getting some shots. We're going to get a face-off in the Oilers' defensive zone. 1 minute and 4 seconds. That's all we need to get into the intermission here. Draisaitl with the face-off. We have the second line out there. Draisaitl, we got Doc, we got Nurse, we got Murphy. Leon Draisaitl. In the face-off. Oh, water reset. Wait a minute. There we go. Face-off here. I genuinely keep clicking reset. No, this is not good. Hold on. And that's going to be icing. That's crazy. So, quick update here. I don't know if you probably watched it, but the Montreal Canadiens are currently leading against the Lightning 1-0 in their own series. Let's see it. This Oilers team. Defensive zone face-off. 57.6 seconds left to play. The Oilers, it's Nurse. Nurse beside their own net. Over to Murphy. Murphy is stalling some time here. Takes the puck all the way down. That's icing waved off. Never mind. Final 40 seconds here. The Ducks launching it down. Turns back around to Murphy. Murphy gets there first. Murphy with the puck. Tries to get out of the zone. It's the Ducks. Ducks at the blue line, shuffling back and forth. It's Nurse. Nurse around. Trying to clear, but they can't. Back to center. It's the Ducks. Goes all the way around. Oh, little trip there. No call. Yeah, I thought that was a blatant trip. Why is there no call? Because the other playoff games had pretty easy calls, I'm going to be honest. And that's the end of your first period. Two goals on 13 shots. Dostal looking defeated here. 2 goals in 1 minute. What a great showing. Kapanen with that goal. Dickinson with that goal. Edmonton going in with high strides here. We're gonna see what happens. By the way, currently it is Ottawa versus Carolina. We see overtime right now. But yeah, it's insane. What a great start to this period. I thought that's crazy. Okay, so let me share my screen real quick. Okay, so let's take a quick look here. Ignore that. Okay. Not this. It's not like the playoff bracket. No, not this. Look at the money puck for this game. So, obviously, after those 2 goals, the chance of the Oilers winning. So originally they had a 60% chance of winning this game. Now they're at 81.935, so basically 82%. Well, the Ducks only have an 18% chance of winning. After 1,000 simulations, it says that the Oilers would win this game 57.5% of the time. So let's look at some scoring chances here, right? Here, let me. How do I show this in a different way? Maybe I can go like this. Yeah. I like this better. Okay. So, a lot of the Ducks scoring chances, we saw Carlson, we saw Kreider. But a lot of the other shots have been, like away from the net. Like, we've seen, it's just because the Anaheim Ducks is, young, nitty-gritty, their defense is so hard to get past, It's insane. Expected. Obviously, this line isn't going to do so well because they're a 4th line. They're not going to get enough ice time. McDavid, obviously, outstanding here. Connor Murphy, yep. Like expected goal says, Connor Murphy has been instrumental in this game, like I said, in the middle of the intermission. Absolutely insane. Great job by him. Let me also take a look at the... we can take a look at the edge. The NHL edge. Wait a minute. NHL.com scores. Oilers versus Ducks. Let's take a look at the game center. Okay, so let me share my screen again. Okay. The Anaheim Ducks, 13 shots on goal versus the Ducks is 3. Oilers have won 11 out of 19 faceoffs. The Ducks have only won 8. Obviously, no power plays. 21 hits by the Edmonton Oilers compared to the Ducks' measly 11. Oilers less block shots than I thought. I thought they had way more than that. 5 block shots by Edmonton, 8 block shots by the Ducks. Giveaways, that's funny. That's hilarious. Takeaways, both for 2. Boston Bruins are 6. Let's take a look at the quick edge visualizer. Let's take a look at what we saw. By the way, Ottawa versus Carolina, still at a deadlock 2-2 tie. For first overtime, so they're gonna go into second overtime here. Crazy open ice hits in the Ottawa versus Carolina game. But let's take a look at the edge goal visual. Do they have one for? They only have for Casper and Kapanen. What? Okay, it's okay. We can look at this. So Kapanen gets off the bench, and we see watching me. He's kind of he just got off the bench. He's looking for the play, following the puck a little bit. But Colton gets a hand of it. Kapanen is so quick. He immediately changes his transition here. Kapanen, when Draisaitl gets the puck, it is a perfect one-touch play over to Kapanen. And that rebound finds its own and right in the net. Let's look at this again. So, Kapanen, right as he gets off the bench, he's looking for that puck. Goes toward. You see him. He's starting to move toward the puck. Sees that the puck is turning around. Immediately stops up his brakes in the stream. He literally just did a quick stop up. Went right away into it. Mid change. The Ducks are kind of trapped. Draisaitl. These 3 Ducks players are caught in the back. They're oh shoot, we're done. Dostal and what's his name? Let me double check his name. Dostal and John Carlson. They're okay, so we're the only ones left. Not McDavid. Draisaitl, perfect one-touch pass. We do see Leo Carlson trying to come back. Doesn't matter. Kapanen shot. The Ducks player trying to come back, and a nice little goal there. Amazing. I do think that compared to the other games that we've seen, compared to the other NHL playoff games, these penalties that they're taking seem so hardly judged. Because for example, these other games you see in Ottawa, we see in so far all the playoff games, the hits, the penalties that have been called so easily. It's a little touch and they get called for a penalty. But this game, nothing. It's crazy. Absolutely nothing. How you guys doing so far? So let's do a quick little GeoGuessr. I think that's our next course of action. Okay, are you ready for some GeoGuessr? We're gonna play now. Daily game. Let's see round 1. Okay, we see some wheat. We see some mountainous regions. I need to see maybe a sign. License plates look European. I don't know what kind of European it is though. Maybe I can look at this sign. 50 meters. I'm kind of confused because the license plates look European. Maybe I keep going until I'll see the sign or something like that, because I don't know. I need to see something. Okay, yeah, definitely European. Somewhere in Europe, but I don't know where in Europe though. Which is where I'm starting to get confused. Some mountainous things. Mountainous regions. Where could that be in? Where could this be? Maybe you guess Austria. We say here. I think we'll say that. Ooh, that was a nice guess. It was in Italy. It was in, where was this? Middle of nowhere, like I expected. But it was slightly mountainous and I guess a little high up, but not bad. 2,900 points. What? Huh? So we know that like Russia isn't like, we know that like Russia isn't mapped on GeoGuessr, right? So meters. So that's maybe a big telltale sign. I want to see this sign here. Is this? It's kind of peeling off. That doesn't give us a big thing here. Let's look at some countries' names. So, I think could be somewhere in Ukraine, because they have like similar language stuff. Probably not Turkey. I don't think it's too Englishy. I'm gonna say somewhere in Ukraine. I'm just gonna smack dab in the capital. Or no, let's go a little down the stream. Ooh, nice guess. It was in Bulgaria. Yeah, I kind of should have known because I saw that. If it just took a little longer, I think I could have done way better. Okay, that's okay. Is this all Europe? Ice cube / tube for sale here. Okay, it looks a little run down. Some mostly tropical, obviously. Happy Pene Francia. What? Fiesta. So that's like Spanish, right? What country speaks Spanish? I'm trying to look around here. Sablo, Andy, Corey. So I think this is. We're not looking at Spain. We're looking at somewhere like here. I think I'm gonna guess. I think we guess Mexico. I think we might guess like here. And that's not even where we were. Where were we? This is Philippines. Really? I swear they have such different language in this. That's crazy. No, that was a bad run. Okay, let's look at this. Orlean. Shop, cafe, bistro. Orlen. What? I'm trying to look at like what even is. I'm kind of confused. I don't know. I gotta find like some other signs. Maybe we can look at some car. Maybe we can look at some car license plates potentially. Europe. I think this is Europe. Maybe we go like Poland. Ooh, nice guess. That was a really good guess. Nice. That's good. Who's in Lesno? Lesno. I don't know. Nice guess there. And this is our final round. See some markers. I gotta see that sign, man. Let's take a look. Inco. What? Hold on. Inco. I don't know. I don't know how I'd say this. Inicio de Zona. Maybe this sounds kind of Spanish. So last time when I thought it sounded Spanish, it was Philippines. So probably am wrong. What? I don't know. I'm gonna guess Mexico. Ecuador. That's cool. Not bad. Bronze medal. Not bad. And not good as well. That's okay though. Pretty good. Okay, so let me check how many we got. 14 minutes. 4 minutes left in the first period. So let's do some trivia. What year were the Oilers founded? Was it, I want you guys to join along, okay? Was it A, 1982, number 2, 1974, number 3, 1952, or number 3, Um, 1962. I want to hear your guesses, guys. Boston Bruiser says 72. Do we have any other guesses from people in the chat? No, do we have any other guesses? We have a 72, 1972, and we have 1982. I think I'll do 1972. Nice. What was the Oilers' very first NHL draft pick? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I definitely don't think. I'm gonna guess out here. I'm gonna say, dang it, Kevin Lau. Okay. What's the name of the Oilers mascot? You guys gotta know this. You guys 100% should know this. What's the name of the Oilers mascot? And there we go. Boston Bruins are Hunter. What's the name of the Oilers? More than 200 points. In one season. Gretzky. Yep. Nice. Who is the Oilers' career leader in penalty minutes? Oilers career leader in penalty minutes. What do you guys think? Boston Bruins just says wait. He has to ponder this for a little bit. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's Mark Messier. Mark Messier is not that dirty player. I'm gonna be honest. Might be Kevin Lau. Might be Kelly. Might be Kevin. You know. Boston Bruins, it says Bushburger Trust. Okay. Ooh, nice. Good job. During his playing career, Kelly Bushburger was known for his gritty play and leadership. He won 2 Stanley Cups with Edmonton, 1987 and 1990. Frederick with 1,747 penalty minutes. Shooting percentage. Oh, there's no way I got that wrong twice. Craig Simpson. Who the Oilers defeat in their first Stanley Cup? Let me just check the. Okay, it's starting up soon. Defeat to win their first Stanley Cup championship. Wait, this is not good. First of all, Oilers fear. How many times did Wayne Gretzky win the Bleeding Trophy for sportsmanship? 5. Most shootout wins. 15. Crazy. Okay. 15 shootouts win. 15 winning 15 on 19 shootouts. That's crazy. Like shootouts don't barely even happen. Let's take a look at our poll. We have 11 votes so far. That's awesome. We have 91% for the Oilers and 9% for Gary Bettman. If you're new, consider hitting that like and that sub button. It would be awesome if you guys did. But yeah. We are going to see the game start up here soon. So let's go back to the Oilers fan reaction. Okay, so we have Pierce starting up soon. Captain's still out there. I don't know about Henrique. Henrique might be kind of injured, which is not good to see. We have the second period starting way here. It's the Oilers. Let me switch headphones real quick. Nice. The Oilers battle in center ice. Quick shot save! And that's a rebound. And that's scored by the Anaheim Ducks. It's 2-1. Only 19 seconds into the second period. And the Ducks make it 2-1. There's no way. Boston Bruins, we cannot be serious. Right away, 19 seconds in. That's not very good. It's 2-1 now. Now the Oilers got to live with maybe the potential of the Ducks turning this lead. This strong, this foothold lead that we thought that the Oilers had going into the second period because they scored 2 goals in the last 3 minutes of the period. And yeah, just great pass, I'm going to be honest. We have face-off in the Oilers' defensive zone here. Back around, it's the Ducks. Quick shot. Turning back around. That's what's his name? Troy Terry. That's his goal of the game. We have 19 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second period. Oilers defensive zone face-off. And never mind. That's brought back. The Ducks the coaches look happy, after that quick goal, it's not over. The Ducks shot, and that goes wide. Ekholm tries to pass it to Savoy. That gets interrupted. It's the Oilers with the puck here. Can't get it. Nice poke check by the Anaheim Ducks. Tries to weave it away through. It's still in the Oilers zone. The Oilers cannot clear the puck out of their own zone. Goes over. It's Edmonton. Savoy backhands it. And that turns around over to Ekholm. Ekholm can't get to that puck. It's the Anaheim Ducks. Back and forth. The Oilers trying to clear this puck. Kind of get shied toward Ingram. Oilers kind of get tackled there. 2-on-1. Shot. And that goes over the bar. Ekholm was sliding, trying to interrupt that pass there. But maybe it started to take out his goalie. Good pressure there by Evan Bouchard. It's the Ducks. Back and forth, front of the net. The Ducks. Pass across. Walking through. And that's sent all the way down, not icing. It's the Oilers. A pass across. Draisaitl. Draisaitl leading around. Over Kapanen shot. Or not Kapanen, Emerson. And that gets stopped by Lucas Dostal. It's so bad. Bouchard gets outnumbered. But Ekholm's nice little interruption there kind of saved that, I'm going to be honest. The Oilers in the offensive zone. Draisaitl with the face-off. Draisaitl on the face-off here. He loses that. The Ducks, nice hip check. Back around is Edmonton. Edmonton passing across. Gets a Wallman guy and it kind of slips his balance there. Wallman back with the puck. And the fourth line for the Anaheim Ducks draws a penalty. That's great. That's amazing. How great is that? How great is that? That's amazing. How great is that? The Anaheim Ducks have your power play. Oh. The Ducks have just gained a whole lot of momentum for you. They scored a goal with like a minute in, and now they have a power play. And now, if you're the Edmonton Oilers, you're starting to worry a little bit. You're starting to question yourself if you truly can hold on to this lead. You might get mentality issues. You might be battling your inner demons for the Edmonton Oilers, you know? It's all conditional on how the momentum squares shot. And that was right away, but it's all depends on how the momentum swings. If this power play is killed, the Oilers are in this new wave of like coming back. But if they don't, at the same time, the Ducks would genuinely have tied up the game. The game that you scored 2 goals back-to-back so quickly at the end of the first period. The momentum is getting steamrolled on. Carlson had a quick shot there, but, you know, if you're this team, I would be scared. I would be genuinely scared. Face off in front of Connor Ingram, to the left of Connor Ingram. The Oilers win that face off. Ingram dumps the puck in. Great dump in. If your team can't dump the puck in for you, just do it yourself. It's the Ducks. Coming the other way. McDavid looking for some loose change. Can't find any. Nice little check there. McDavid with the puck. He's looking to clear it. He goes in front. And that gets recovered by Ekholm. Ekholm turning back around. McDavid going to line change. 45 seconds left in this power play. Can they kill it? It's the Ducks. Coming forward in the zone. Nice dig by Dickinson. Look home. Back and forth. The Anaheim Ducks power play unit. It goes over. Nurse. Nurse walking. Is up a shot. And that gets kicked away by Dostal. Back and forth. This is Ducks. Looking. Blue line. Gets it down. Behind shot. And that goes saved by Connor Ingram. Nice poke there. Is that a 1-on-1? McDavid. Back shot. And a save there by Lucas Dostal. The power play is over. They have successfully killed this power play. Lucas Dostal by the net. What a great momentum shift. This is how the playoffs are born. This is how the Oilers will gain that momentum to win this game. All around the zone. A cross shot. There's no way. This game is... It's 2-2. Are we serious? The 2-goal deficit that the Oilers just had going into the first intermission evaporates in less than 5 minutes. You cannot let this happen. Genuinely. You just killed off this power play. And now your defense is so sloppy that you can't even defend Leo Carlson, who's been hanging there for like 20 minutes. He's been by the net since like the start of the game. Come on. It's the Ducks here. Entering the zone. Now it's 2-2. And now you're looking at each other and being like, what happened? The fourth line for the Anaheim Ducks, which I said was insignificant at the start, is actually one of the key players here tonight. My score prediction may still be true. If the Oilers lock this down, win it 4-2, the score prediction may still be true. It's a nice pass upwards. Podkolzin backhands it down. Nice check by Edmonton. Backhand pass to Ekholm. Ekholm all the way around the boards. Turning around. Good pass. Savoy can't get to it. It's Anaheim bursting out of their zone. Just waiting. They're hunting for that puck. They're like, right when that puck reaches my stick, I'm going to bolt it all the way down to increment, score a goal on him. Ugh. We have a penalty. A trip against Cologne. The Oilers have their power play. This is the momentum shift. You lose 2 goals, you know? You lose your first goal, bad goal. You lose your second goal right after the power play. After you killed it. This is the Oilers' moment. They are number 1 in the power play in the regular season against an Anaheim Ducks team where their penalty kill is not optimal, but still works. The Oilers might have a chance to make the lead again. Bouchard at the blue line. Bouchard, a pass to McDavid. Turns around the boards, still in the zone. Bouchard at the blue line. Over to Nugent Hopkins. Back to Bouchard. Over to McDavid. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in the right circle. That's tipped off. The Ducks clear that puck. Bouchard can't keep it in. It's okay. Bouchard. Waiting. Pass to McDavid. McDavid is gaining some speed here. Drop pass for Nugent Hopkins outside of the blue line. Half of this power play has been wasted not shooting that puck. McDavid. And that's offside. Are we serious? You get the all great power play. You get the all great power play and you can't even make a single shot. You have a minute 16 left in this power play, and we have yet to see a single shot from Edmonton. Like, what? And you get called an offside. Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard. Over McDavid. McDavid, drop pass. Over to Nugent Hopkins. Shot! And Draisaitl cannot fully get a stick on that puck, man. A minute left in this power play. Shoot the puck! Draisaitl. McDavid. And that gets blocked up by Anaheim. Oh my goodness. 48 seconds left in this power play. This team is not going to convert. It's Draisaitl. Draisaitl drop passing for McDavid. McDavid with speed. McDavid rushing his way through. McDavid. And that puck gets launched all the way down. Oh. The Oilers still have their first power play unit on. McDavid is still on that ice. McDavid. And they literally cannot convert. 14 seconds left in this power play. This power play is over. Second line is out. What are we doing? You can't even stay in the zone. Podkolzin working it in. Good keep here. Nice job by Matthew Savoy. Puck around. Trouba. Brings it down the ice. Flicks it. Good back check by Ekholm. Rogers Place is crazily quiet. They're kind of shushed. And I would be shushed too. If your team was up 2-0, they evaporated within 5 minutes and can't even score on a power play, like... This cannot be happening. I don't understand how you can give up I don't understand how you can give up something like that. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. The Oilers genuinely, like, this team, they look really defeated. They're like, okay. But that left me speechless, I'm gonna be honest. It is, kind of like, why? It's kind of like, what happened? We literally were up 2-0 in this period, and we genuinely cannot convert. It's not okay. I don't know what to say. Like, 2 goals in 2 minutes at the end of the third period. You get at the end of the first period, you go into the second, and you play like this. You play like this. Like, are we serious here? Is this how we're gonna play? The Oilers give up 2 goals, one right away in the second period. You have the second one right after you kill off Anaheim's power play. You get a power play opportunity, and you can't even win it. And I don't know, man. Ugh. Terrible. It's the Oilers here. Anaheim, obviously, because they're so good. They clear the puck and they come the other way. It's the Oilers coming back. Frederick turning around. And that puck also leaves the Anaheim Ducks zone because you know who can only get a zone offense? That's the Ducks. That's probably a trip by Hyman, but not called, which is good. And not icing. Draisaitl couldn't get to that puck. The Ducks, wave move, poke, and that gets flung high and wide. The Bucks try to play by a Coleman. It's still 2-2, man. Team that, should have been better. A team that should have kept their lead, to be fully honest with you. It's like this. And that's how we're playing tonight. And that's how we're living. Kind of sucks. Draisaitl. That gets poked ahead. Nice check there by Nugent Hopkins. Recovery by Draisaitl. Back into the own zone. Pass up. Nice one-touch play. A shot by Draisaitl. And that gets blocked. Puck comes all the way down the ice. 10 minutes left in this second period. Emerson behind his net. Leaves it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Up the right wing. A pass across. The Ducks intercept. It's a 3-on-2 here. The Ducks. A nice read there by Jake Wallman. Making a great play and a great case to stay here on the Edmonton Oilers team. Puck pops out. Back to center ice. Ducks backhand. The Ducks, another 3-on-2. Shot. Blocked by Ingram. The Ducks with the puck here. The Oilers look genuinely like they don't want to be here. Their stick movements are like so lazy, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Rebound here, Lacombe. The Ducks are just getting chance after chance after chance. Ducks at the blue line. Strong second period by the Ducks. It's McDavid. McDavid, pass up. That gets touched by Savoy, so no icing. Savoy I love Savoy, man. He's a kid that runs all the way down. That's icing. Against the Anaheim Ducks. We're gonna have an offensive zone face-off here for Everton. If you're Chris LeBlanc and you're in that locker room, you need to wake your players up, man. Usually, like we saw with Curtis Lazar coming back, when the Oilers are down a goal, right away they hunt for the next one. Right away they hunt to regain it. Regain the lead. But this time, they're not. A shot gets deflected high and wide. This team's response is so shallow, I'm going to be honest with you. This period is tied at 2. And this team's level is stuck at 2. 2 energy levels out of 10 for sure. These Ducks are absolutely destroying this Edmonton Oilers team. Crazy, man. I don't know what to say. I think the Oilers deserve better. Because the end of first period is what I wanted to see for the entire game. Instead, we're seeing a team that kind of looks like they don't want to be there. You know what I mean? They're like underestimating their opponents, which is my like biggest fear for this team. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Why are we doubting a team that is this strong and like potentially is your worst nightmare? You know? I don't know. This team needs more. This team needs more strength. They need more oomph, you know? Where is that oomph? Where is that push to become the best team and win the series in like 4, you know? This Anaheim Ducks team is so much more tenacious. They're so much more strong, you know? By the way, Carolina is winning against Ottawa. They won in overtime, so Carolina is leading in their series 2-0. The Oilers, nice check there in their own zone. It's the Oilers. The Ducks trying to palm it down. The Oilers look like they have a newfound strength of some sort, but they can't clear it. From the blue line, it's the Ducks. McDavid can't get to that puck. Nice backhand there. The Oilers trying to get it out of the zone. It's Bouchard. Evan Bouchard. Pass around. That's a check by Roslovic. Back to McDavid. McDavid behind the Anaheim Ducks net. Looking for backup. A shot! And that's a save. And rebound there by Podkolzin. He can't get there. Good save by Dostal. Though. There was so much traffic there, and there was so much activity going around, but that was a good save. Oh. Dickinson's injured again, too. Maybe he's, like, limping. This is not good. This is not good. And that hits off the glass, and it's still 2-2. Ugh. Are we taking this, you know? Are we taking this? So 7 minutes, 35 seconds in the second period. I would be happy if the Oilers go back to the locker room and they would be tied 2-2. And then Chris DeBlanc or some sort of assistant coach would give him a yelling. Because this team, compared to the first period, looks so much more defeated. They're not finishing their forechecks. They're dumping in there to, they're flinging it up and just returning and, limping back to their own zone. It's not... There's no energy. The Ducks this period are so much more tenacious. They're so much more angry onto that puck. So much more, they want that puck more. But, it's the Oilers behind their own net. If you haven't already, please hit that like and that subscribe button, because if we want to hit 200 subscribers, sorry, not 200, we want to hit 500 subscribers before April 22nd, which is going to be our 2-year anniversary. Where is this energy that I want to see from Edmonton? Because I see nothing. The Oilers lose that face-off. Back around Ingram. Ingram has seen that puck go around his net too many times. It's Anaheim with the puck here. And a shot! Whoa, I was not expecting that. And, not good save there by Dostal. Some rough stuff. Frederick getting in the middle of it. But that was a nice shot. I was not expecting that at all. I don't think that shot was possible there. But right away, that was a nice little backhander. I don't think Dostal was expecting that either. But a good save. We're gonna have a face-off here in the Oilers defensive zone. Washies on against the Oilers. The face-off here. The Oilers' top line against the Anaheim's fourth line. And Anaheim's fourth line has produced like crazy, man. It's the Oilers back. McDavid, 3-on-1, shot! And that goes wide, high and wide. The Oilers. Good keep by Ekholm, a shot. Wide. Was the puck? Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid gets knocked off. Goes back to Ekholm. Ekholm waiting a shot. And that goes back to Anaheim. And the puck is almost cleared. Nice pass, McDavid. McDavid drops it, and Anaheim interrupts it, which is bad. And a 1-on-1 and a save by Connor Ingram. Ingram makes those saves when he needs to. A little fight here by Nurse. Some rough stuff. We might have a penalty, actually. Do we have a penalty? Nurse is getting a high sticking penalty. That's great. That's just what I wanted to see. What a nice pass by Savoy between the legs. At that point, he's just flexing. I'm gonna be honest. At that point, he's just flexing. But I do think that's a power play. The first period, exciting. Second period, it's just chaos. It's just bad. It's just worse. It's just I don't know. First period, we saw it, and the Oilers were so locked in that they had 2 goals in 2 minutes in this first period, and then second period, we just see this. We literally just see this. Are we serious? Like what? Not good. This is not good. 5 minutes 37 left in the second period. Nurse is in the box for cross-checking. And the Anaheim Ducks have a power play. They have all this momentum and they have a power play. Watch them score on this as well. Watch them make it 3-2, man. Why are we losing to a team like Anaheim? I don't know. Dickinson with the face-off. Loses it. It's Anaheim. Oh my god. I called it. I literally said the Ducks would score. And guess what we see here? It's 3-2. This second period is so unbelievably terrible. The Oilers get scored on with like 30 seconds in. They get scored on right after they kill out the power play. They can't convert on their own power play either, even though they were number 1 in the entire NHL for the regular season. And we see Terry. It's 3-2. Are we serious? Does this team even want to be here? Are you, if you're the Edmonton Oilers, right? Do you want to be here? Do you want that Stanley Cup? Do you actually want that Stanley Cup? Do you want to fight tooth and nail to be here? Because I'm going to be honest, this team doesn't look like they want to. The team doesn't even look like they are. They just look shallow. Come on, man. Terrible. Dog water. Oh my gosh, bro. Trash. This is like, what are we doing? No, actually, what are we doing? Like, this is stupid. Why are we losing to game 1 in the end? Like, wake up! I swear, if Christian LeBlanc doesn't wake these players up, he doesn't, like, drill into these minds that the Stanley Cup playoffs are something that you have to fight for, then you may as well just fire him. I don't know. It's the Ducks. Turning it around. Ekholm trying to swat it away here. The Ducks back to Bouchard. Bouchard. Back around. Edmonton. Looking for some change. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Nice pass. At this point, this team's just defeated, bro. I don't want to hear it. Shot by Kapanen from, like, the blue line. You think a shot from the blue line is going to go into the net? Do you think that happens? No, goals happen if you get nitty-gritty and you get close to the net. Where do we see these nitty-gritty goals? All these shots are, like, 50 meters away from the net. They're like 20 million. They're, like, halfway across the earth from the crease. Where is our nitty-gritty shots? Where is this, like, back and forth? We're going to go into the zone. We're going to carry the puck, not dump and chase. Where is that? This team isn't woken up. Like, the previous play right now was good. Like, how Hyman and McDavid got locked in. But, like, why aren't none of the other goals it, you know? Or this is the power play right now. The Oilers Back and forth. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid in front. If it's the time to score on your power play, that time is now. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Back to McDavid. Draisaitl shot. Put it in the net. And it doesn't. Rebound. Where are you shooting to, Nugent Hopkins? McDavid to Bouchard. Bouchard. You don't have a shot, Bouchard. Stop trying to boosh bomb it. Draisaitl. Where is your one-timer? Draisaitl is genuinely only useful for his one-timer. He can't even do that today. Come on, dude. What a great pass. Number one, we like Nugent Hopkins ain't doing anything. He's just standing there like a pylon. And then Draisaitl just can't shoot. I don't know what to tell you. We have a team that can't shoot and a team that can't score. A team that's not motivated enough to beat this team that kind of sucks. Let me be honest, I'm going to say it right now. The Anaheim Ducks suck. This team does not deserve to win the Stanley Cup. The team doesn't deserve to win against Edmonton. What is this first game? It cannot be this close. Bouchard, where is your hustle? You have a minute left in your power play. Get that puck up the zone. Yes. Nugent Hopkins dumps it down. Edmonton, drilling his way through. Backhander. It's Edmonton. Cross to McDavid. McDavid, running around. Behind the net. Shot! What is this one-timer? You've made 3 shots on goal, which is good. But, like, none of them are, like, remotely close. Oh. It's cleared all the way down. The Oilers ain't scoring on this power play, let's all be honest. The first line is still out there. McDavid gets tangled up because guess what? All his moves are predictable. Goes down. Goes to Connor Ingram. Ingram. Back around. McDavid. Gaining speed. I can't believe they're still out there. You still think he can score? Draisaitl to Bouchard, who's probably going to bomb it. And he doesn't. Good job. McDavid. Back to Bouchard. And guess what? He's going to pass it. McDavid. Draisaitl. Bouchard. And that goes wide. That goes farther in the galaxy than like a space probe. And guess who gets the shot there? It's Anaheim. Guess who had the best shot during that entire power play? The Anaheim Ducks. I am so defeated right now. Oh. Respectfully, this team can't shoot. Respectfully, this team genuinely cannot shoot. Like, actually. Kreider a shot and watch it. I'm putting another one in. I'm telling you, man. A shot from Carlson. It's blocked by the Oilers out in front. It's Edmonton. Okay, we're making a 3-on-3, and you dump it down the ice, Dickinson. Great play if you had other people there. But guess what? You just give up possession. It's Ekholm. A pass to Frederick. Frederick stopping up. Passing to Doc, who's like 3 centimeters behind him. It's the Oilers. Where is the mentality? Where is the mindset? Puck comes all the way down the ice. It's Edmonton. Coming down the boards. The Anaheim Ducks. Behind their own net. Pass. Good shot there. It's the Ducks still coming around. Move here. 40 seconds to play. Maybe get the puck out of your zone and maybe score. Roslovic. Back to Savoy. Nurse. Pass back. Back to Nurse. Nurse shot. Off the bar. Savoy. Why is this line better than the McDavid line? Why is this line better than the McDavid Draisaitl line? Why is Kapanen, Savoy, and Podkolzin better than McDavid, Draisaitl, Hyman, and Nugent Hopkins? 10 seconds left in the second period. The Oilers, back and forth. Bouchard! And that goes wide. That gets not wide. That's blocked by Dostal. 2 seconds, and that's over. So, let's take a walk down memory lane, okay? Remember when the Oilers were deserved to win a meter by 82? Remember when the Oilers deserved to win by 81.935? Guess what? That number is now 24.342. The Ducks literally have a 75% chance of winning. Look at how close. Look at all these Ducks scoring chances. Look at how close in that they are. The Oilers really improved on that compared to the first period. Expected goals, all situations. The Oilers should be the Oilers should be winning. Yeah, all situations. The Oilers should be winning this. Kapanen is always up there. He's playing great. I don't think Bouchard or Roslovic deserve to be on here. I think they're just on the ice when the goals were scored. Bouchard kind of got caught with his pants down when he got 3-on-1. But then again, where is his partners, right? Now look at these goals. Let's look at the Troy Terry goal. Look at Troy Terry here. Battling the puck. Comes the other way. They get deked out like crazy. Rebound, and what a goal. Who is covering him? He gets lost in the defense. Leo Carlson. Wow. The puck gets launched all the way down the ice. Here's a team that actually is good at dump and chase, man. Third goal. We see a face-off. Watch Troy Terry here. He's waking his way through and puts it right in. That's wonderful. That sure is wonderful. Welp. Let's go back to this. Okay. Are we ready? Which Oilers scored 8 points in a single game? Which one is Wayne Gretzky? Is it Paul Coffey? What do you guys think? Boston Bruins, this is all? Yup, that is all. Sam Gauthier. Never know how to say him. But we need him back for sure. How many consecutive seasons did Wayne Gretzky score at least 100 points? Boston Bruins, it says 14. Let's guess it. And that's right. Good job. Which Oilers owner traded Wayne Gretzky to Los Angeles Kings? Todd McFarlane for sure not, because that's the LA current managing whatever. Daryl Katz, nope, because that's the Rexall guy. Peter Pollington, that sounds fake. I'm thinking Wild Bill Hunter. Nope, Pollington. Nice. That's crazy. The new Democratic Party House leader demanded the government block it. That's insane. Which Oilers goaltender? Fuhr. Nope. Wait, actually not Fuhr. Talbot. Wait, what? Ranford. What names the Oilers briefly? It was Alberta Oilers. Yeah. Which goaltender held the franchise single season record for save percentage. Type in the chat, what do you think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think it is? Bosch is like Duniak. Yup, great job. Which Oilers goaltender has the most shutouts? Boston versus Salo. Oh yeah, you're right. What's the most hat tricks Wayne Gretzky ever recorded in a single season? Um, what do you guys think? Boston says 12, maybe 12. Nope. I'm gonna guess 10. Nice. Which player has the most game-winning goals as an Oiler? Who has that clutch factor? Who is that person that scores? Mark Messier? Nope. Wait, there's no way. Glenn Anderson. His final point recorded in the sweater. Nope. Craig Simpson. Nice. Okay. What are we doing currently? I forgot what we're doing. What are we doing? I forgot what we're doing. What was I gonna do? Let's debrief a little bit. This was terrible, man. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. Like, what was this? We can't be doing this. Like, it's terrible. Absolutely trash. Can we just genuinely? Can we just pull the goalie? Can we just pull the goalie and just do it? Like, am I crazy? Can we just pull the goalie? We just pull Connor Ingram. We play like 6-on-5 until something happens, and then I feel like it's not a bad strat. Am I crazy? Like, why can't we just pull the goalie? Here, I'm gonna end the poll real quick. So my score prediction is already wrong, obviously, because I said Oilers win 4-2. Maybe it might be the other way around. John Henry says pull the goalie. I wouldn't mind pulling the goal. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I don't know what's wrong with pulling the goalie here. Well, obviously there's something wrong. If you guys don't know, it's just sarcasm. But I think there's nothing that we can do to wake this team up more than pulling a goalie and having an empty net. Because this team is so quiet, so unabsorbed in themselves that, yeah. They're just looking at this and they're like, what do I say? I feel like this team could be so much better if we actually did something, man. Where is that? Where is our, yeah, kinda. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I will be right back. I'll be back in 2 minutes. So I got a few things here. I brought some things that maybe, it could spark some interest here. So here's what we got. Obviously, kind of downgrading second period. Like, first period was kind of exciting. Second period, we're kind of just like losing terribly. But I did bring some things. I brought an Oilers. You guys can hear this, right? An Oilers chain. I brought the Oilers chain out. So that's what we got here. We got my Oilers. We got an Oilers bandana. So we might actually lock in. This is the time, y'all. We have to get back into this game. 100%. 1,000,000%. We need that strength back. So that's what we're doing. That's the game plan here. We have 5 minutes until puck drop. And we have the Oilers bandana. We have the Oilers chain. We have both. And we're going to see what happens. Hopefully these bring us some luck. Here. Or they bring like some sort of like excitement, By the way, the Carolina Hurricanes did win against the Senators 3-1. Sorry, not 3-1, 3-2 in second overtime. Big game for Carolina to take the series hold of 2-0. It might not be looking so well for the Ottawa Senators. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Unless they make a massive comeback here and they do something to retaliate. But, Frederik Andersen looks so good in that game. If only we could have a goalie that good. If only we could have passion that strong. We don't. Which sucks. Because, Anyways, remember, spirits are going to be high, okay? We're gonna come back in this game. We're going to win it. We're going to do so well. And we're going to absolutely lock the heck in. 100%. That's what we're kind of waiting for, It's true. The Oilers are definitely gonna come back in this because that's what we do. We don't just sit around. Third period is our period. We're gonna score all these goals. We're gonna do so well, and we're going to absolutely cook. Let's go. You guys ready? Are you guys ready for this third period? Because trust me, this third period is going to be amazing. This third period is going to be so hype. You're going to be so excited because it's going to happen. It's going to be like, whoa. For sure. Because the Edmonton Oilers are going to come back in this game. They're going to absolutely cook all their teams. They're going to do so well. They're going to, I don't know. They're gonna come back. Trust me. They're gonna. This third period is a change. It's a change in the wave of time, y'all. Okay, how many minutes do we have until the next period? Let me check. We have. Oh, period starting. Let's go. Let's get those earphones in. We're starting this period, y'all. We're gonna do this. This third period is going to be the wave. This is going to be the wave, I tell you. You got the chain on. You got the bandana. We have the mentality. This is what we got here. This is what we have. That's our day, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for this team to be absolutely locked in? Anyways, but this team is going to hopefully wake up in this period because we need it. I don't know. We gotta see. I'm hoping the Oilers just come bursting out that door in the second period, and they're like, "Yeah, we're ready for this," and they go like blow out their competition. Like that's what I'm hoping to see. That's what I know I'm not gonna see, but I'm hoping that I see it. Or no, I can't say I can't say that I know I'm not gonna see it, but I'm gonna say that I know that we are gonna see it because this team's gonna absolutely destroy their competition. It's not even a question. They got this. But we got this. Boston Bruins says trust in the oil. We can never doubt in the oil, guys. We have to trust in the oil. This is where we start. Third period, y'all. Let's see the Oilers turn this game around. Great first period. Okay, terrible second period. And now you gotta contrast that by bringing your A game. You're not even your A game. Your A plus game in the third period. You need that AAA beef. You need that AAA like mentality in this game. Where is our? The entire building's actually gotten quiet. They're so sad. They're so depressed right now. Genuinely, this team needs to lock in. This team needs passion. So I'm genuinely hoping that that LeBlanc has done something. Maybe LeBlanc has finally coached his team and told them to wake up. Okay, let's see this. Start of the second period here is underway. Puck comes all the way down the ice. It's the Oilers. Let's do it. Edmonton chasing down the puck. Nice, good check there. Savoy looking strong at the beginning. The Oilers trying to start it off for forecheck here. It's the Anaheim Ducks passing it. They get it out of the zone. Edmonton's back check looking strong. Nice pass up. They can't control it. Savoy can't control that puck. It bounces off his stick. And I'm a quick shot on Ingram, and that's a save. I swear, if this team is the exact same as they were in the second period, if they were the exact same. Okay, let's do this. Oilers, defenses on faceoff. Nice. They win it. A pass along the side, and I disrupts that pass, actually. Never mind. And I comes back the other way. Shot wide. It's the Oilers. Draisaitl, backhanded. Anaheim, moving down. Great check. That's probably a penalty, but it was not called. Draisaitl can't even get to that puck anyways. It's Anaheim. That's a kind of an illegal check, but we good. Draisaitl on the right wing. Anaheim, where we like the Oilers are so conservative. They're so they're not advancing into the zone. They're afraid to shoot. You can't be afraid to shoot. You have to be afraid to get shot on. You have to be like, this team is way too conservative right now. And that's icing against the Anaheim Ducks. Icing against Anaheim. Not good. I mean, I like the Oilers' physicality. Maybe they're trying to physically wear them down slowly, and that's their plan. Maybe that's their game plan, but it's not working right now. So I genuinely think that physicality is hurting Edmonton more than it is hurting Anaheim. McDavid along the side of the boards. Back to Edmonton. Pass up. McDavid. Ekholm. A shot. And that goes a whiff by Bouchard because it looks like none of these Oilers players can actually shoot the puck. It's Ekholm. Ekholm behind his net. Waiting for a line change. It's Ekholm. A pass. Nice pass here, McDavid. Or not McDavid, Doc. Frederick Woman, a shot! And that's a save by Dostal. Another shot. And that flies high. The Oilers, and that puck gets dumped out. For a second, you have hope. And then the other second is just all gone. It's Frederick. Getting denied because he gets checked alongside the boards. Anaheim Ducks walking their way through. Nice little pass. Edmonton shot and a save by Connor Ingram. Wonderful. Wallman and that hits the bar. If the Oilers hadn't hit the bar, they could be winning this game easily, like 5-2 already. Or sorry, 5-3. Icing against Edmonton. Okay, so it's the new era here. So we're gonna try and be more exciting this time. Like the second period was terrible. I'm gonna be honest with you. The second period was absolutely dog water. This period, maybe we see some light because, like, obviously we saw Draisaitl like flub on every single attempt. Like, it's insane how bad the Oilers are playing right now. And then Nugent Hopkins had a wide open net, could not finish it home, and that's a shot. And right off the draw, and a nice save there by Connor Ingram. If you haven't already, consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. We gotta hit 5 subscribers before April 22nd because that is the channel's 2-year anniversary. That's a weird bobbling puck, and that's a good save by Connor Ingram. Another face-off here. Do Oilers win that face-off? Nice face-off win by Leon Draisaitl. Comes back around. Captain can't control that puck. It's Anaheim. Anaheim passing across in their own zone. Anaheim back and forth to Draisaitl. Draisaitl at center ice. Draisaitl flings the puck all the way down. Edmonton trying to check him off the puck. It's Anaheim. Anaheim backhanding it. Shovels it all the way down. It's Murphy. Murphy across. It's McDavid. McDavid moving across to Murphy. Connor Murphy behind his net. Murphy waiting for line change here. Murphy, a pass. Nice pass across. McDavid spinning in. Gets checked off his puck. It's the Ducks, but good back check there by McDavid once again. Oilers defense holding up pretty well. It's the Oilers. Let's see what happens here. Bouchard over to Hyman. Not to Hyman, actually. Bouchard still holding onto the puck. A nice pass. A shot. And that's a poke check by Dostal. No shot gets to his net. And the Ducks get clear. There's no icing called. Icing is waved off by the referee. Bouchard behind his net. A pass up to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins bringing it around the zone. Edmonton. A pass across. Turning around, a shot. Backhanded. That's not going anywhere. Nugent Hopkins. Backhanded pass behind the Anaheim Ducks net. Behind the Anaheim Ducks net. Emerson. Across. Oilers shot. And that gets blocked out in front. It's Anaheim. Anaheim coming through. Nice handle there by Edmonton. In their own zone, it goes Roslovic. The Oilers have blocked 12 shots tonight. 12 versus the Anaheim's 15. It's the Oilers coming the other way. Gaining some speed. It's Draisaitl backhanding it, shoving it all the way down. Lucas Dostal with the puck. He puts it farther, presumably, I'm going to be honest. It comes all the way back down. It's Connor Murphy. Connor Murphy collects it and goes across. Edmonton, Colton Dog shot. And that's a save. I did it again. I reset it. We need to make this team be better. Please. Echo my great little chance there, but poke checked off. 14 minutes and 70 seconds left in the third period. Face off here. The Oilers win it. Goes across to Bouchard. Bouchard at the blue line. A shot. And that is saved by Dostal. Kind of predictable, to be honest. Dostal was like fully there by the time Draisaitl started to release that puck. The Oilers. Puck escapes the offensive zone. Gets dumped all the way down. Goes to Dostal. Dostal turning back around. Edmonton. Holding onto that puck. McDavid. Bringing it around to Bouchard. Bouchard over to McDavid. Anaheim. Pushing through this. Ekholm across. Moving through. Where's our shot? McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl backhanded. And that's interrupted by the Ducks. And where the heck is our shot? Ingram with that puck. Throws it up. It's the Oilers. Looking for some sort of chance here. Bringing it up the zone. Now they're not dumping and chasing anymore, which is smart. Turning around. Edmonton. Spinorama. Back in the O-zone. Fling shot to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins keeping it still. Back to Kapanen. Kapanen on the right-hand side. Kapanen over to Murphy. Murphy. He can't get it through. The puck tries to get in between. Kapanen passes it inside. Goes to Connor Murphy. Connor Murphy weaving his way through the left-handed circle. The Oilers have had 26-plus minutes of possession versus the Ducks is 20. Nurse is on the right-hand side. A shot toward the crease, and none of that shot goes through. It's Nugent Hopkins back at center ice. Nugent Hopkins dumps it in. The Oilers are presumably going to get a line change here. Nice check there by Kapanen. It's the Ducks coming the other way. Ingram comes out to play it. Stops at the puck. The Ducks maintaining possession here. The Ducks have been absolutely dominant since the second period. The first period was the Oilers' domain, and now the Ducks have actually woken up. But there's still one team that hasn't woken up yet, and that's the Oilers. Cause they ain't even awake right now. It's the Anaheim Ducks. Coming the other way. Zach Hyman. Moving it up, it's McDavid. Starting off with McDavid. It's Savoy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Over to Ekholm. Ekholm across. And Nurse a shot and it goes wide. Nice backhanded. It's McDavid behind the Anaheim Ducks' net. McDavid over to Nurse. Ekholm at the blue line. Ekholm waiting. Pass back to Bouchard. Not to Bouchard, to Nurse. McDavid rolling in. And the puck soars all the way down 200 feet, and that's going to be icing. Nice. So the Oilers are going to start here with an offensive zone faceoff and potentially convert on this. If you're new here, I would love for you to hit that like and the subscribe button because genuinely, it helps me away a lot and it brings me a long way down, a long way up for my trip, from my journey to hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube at 500 subs. We're going to bring the podcast back on Spotify and YouTube, and hopefully we can finish that before our 10-year anniversary on April 22nd. The Oilers, back across, goes to Bouchard. Back to McDavid. Draisaitl shot, and saved by Lucas Dostal. And the puck goes high and off into the Anaheim bench. What a great quick shot. Crazy. Great job. Lewis had a really good passing play. Bouchard and Wallman. Great passing play. But the Oilers are like starting to find some life, but I won't believe it until I see the Oilers score that goal. Until I see the Oilers score in the third period, I won't fully invest in this because, like, it's obviously a new era. It's obviously a new game 1 of the playoffs, but you can't be showing up with your team like this, you know. You scored 2 goals. It's all happy. It's exciting. You let a goal. You let a goal in like the first 30 seconds of the second period, and then you let a goal in right after the power play, and another one. Like, why are we dishing out so many free goals to Anaheim? And it's not fully on. It's not fully on. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's not fully on like Ingram. I think it is mostly on some of the defense we had tonight. Ingram should have made some of the saves. At the same time, you need your team to be good. You need your team to control that offense. And you need your team to shoot. When it's like your power play and you only have 2 power play opportunities, where are you shooting? Where are you shooting, you know? We're going to end up this third period with 10 minutes, 40 seconds. And let's just pull the goalie, man. Let's just pull the goalie and go 6-on-5 and score. Can we do that? I feel like that'll make my heart more content. The Oilers, offensive zone face-off here. Win it. A shot. Bouchard through traffic, and that gets saved by Lucas Dostal. Still in the zone. A shot, and that gets deflected. Oilers don't clear it. They don't clear it. The Ducks don't clear it. Nice check there by Hyman. But the Oilers want to go for a change, which is why the chance isn't capitalized on. Edmonton in their own zone. Edmonton waiting for a line change here. Jake Wallman behind his own net. Wallman backing around. Back to Draisaitl. Moving through the ice. Back and forth. It's the Oilers. What are we doing here, guys? The Oilers in their own zone still. Waiting for some kind of chance here. It's Draisaitl. Draisaitl streaking out. A pass to Podkolzin. Podkolzin. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Moving around. It's Edmonton. Edmonton looking through. 9 minutes 15 left. Kind of okay defense. How'd that puck not go in for Anaheim? It's Podkolzin bringing that shot all the way down. Back to Dostal. Dostal passing it to players. And then Anaheim right in front. Seneca got denied. Great save there by Connor Ingram. Edmonton out in front. Ingram. Ooh, tricky save there by his own teammate, Jason Dickinson. It's the Oilers. In their own zone. Granlund failed. Shot. And they score! This game is tied. What a goal. Oh my gosh. The Oilers actually needed that. What a goal. Let's look at that again. Ingram, great save. First, comes back the other way. Anaheim caught flat-footed. Ekholm, rebound, goal by Jason Dickinson. That's his second goal of this game. Says Boston Bruiser, yeah, back in it. For sure. This is the redemption arc. The fans are back in it. We hear the cheering in Edmonton because this is the time that we swing the momentum. Who cares about the second period? All that matters is the third. All that matters is how we close out this game tonight. Anaheim in the Oilers' own zone, back and forth. Edmonton trying to clear the puck here. Anaheim chasing the puck in their own zone, backhanded, waiting. It's kind of like wasting time a little bit here. Edmonton's able to reinforce it, backhanded, and that gets tangled up in the skates. It's okay though. Anaheim 3-on-2, but Oilers have numbers back. Shot through traffic, and that's like blocked out in front, I think. McDavid to set it out. McDavid stopping up. Gets flattened on the board. That's Nugent Hopkins behind the Oilers net. Behind the Anaheim Ducks net, sorry. Puck comes back in it. Nice check there. And he kind of gets reverse checked on it. And, is that not a penalty? Hyman? Look home. I think we see a penalty here. Yup. Hyman does not look okay, and that's not a very good sign. Last year when we didn't have Hyman for the playoffs, we sold. Hyman looks out of it right now. Yeah, Hyman got like, whoa. Yeah. We're hearing ref you suck chants in the building. That's crazy. At least Hyman's, he's skating back to his bench, but would I have wanted a call there? Maybe. It's still 3-3 though. We've lost like 3 players almost this game. Number 1, we had Jason Dickinson earlier. At least he came back. We have Adam Henrique. I think he did come back too. And then Hyman now, which I'm kind of worried about because Hyman is like pretty good. And without Hyman, we're pretty bad. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I really am worried about. Yeah, I'm genuinely, I don't know. But it was a crazy 3-3 tying goal here. This has genuinely brought the Oilers back. Let's do it. You already scored the third. Just score the fourth in regular time. Let's just get this done in regulation. Just win 4-3. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Who needs to go to OT when you can just win 4-3 in regulation? The Oilers got this. Trust. Because it doesn't matter what happened in the first. It doesn't matter what happened in the second. All that matters is how you finish the game. And finally, it literally took them 28 minutes to wake up. Whoa, wow. Not 28 minutes. Well, technically it's a bit longer, but like they started playing well at 28 minutes. Like obviously after the first period, so 20 minutes. So we had the whole second period, which is 20 minutes, and then the 8 minutes, and that's when the Oilers actually woke up. Finally. So what a great play. Ekholm, rebound, and I'm so glad Dickinson was there. He was rushing in. That's what you want to see. That's the tenacity you want to see from this Oilers team. Predictabilities. You want to see things like that. Zach Hyman's back on the bench. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign, actually. It's the Ducks. Back around. Nice interception there by the Edmonton. Pass across. Kapanen bringing it around. Anaheim behind their own net. Good check there. Nice check there by Kapanen as well. Murphy is pretty far out compared to his normal defensive position. It's Anaheim coming in. A shot. Another shot, and that's a save there by Connor Ingram. Puck comes back the other way. Kapanen across. A shot by Darnell Nurse. And that's kicked out by Lucas Dostal. It's Anaheim. Coming back the other way. Anaheim looking for some space here. Anaheim at the blue line, back and forth. And that was deflected weirdly. If they didn't control that puck, that would have definitely been in the back of the net already. It's Anaheim in their own zones. The Oilers keeping a hold of it. Anaheim with that puck. Nice back check by Mattias Ekholm. A pass. Back to Ekholm. Ekholm over. Edmonton. Turning around. Anaheim. Playing the puck down. Nice back check by Nugent Hopkins. Puck comes back around. McDavid. And that's a good middle zone lane blockage by Anaheim. It comes back all the way down to the Oilers' defensive zone, where Bouchard will wait for line change. 5 minutes left in the third period. Let's just finish this game in regulation. Let's do it. Kapanen spinning around. Kapanen. It's Edmonton. Edmonton looking around for some options here. Edmonton. And that gets fired high and off the plexi. 4 minutes 43 left in the third period. Maybe we see a potential turnaround. Maybe we see a differential here. Maybe, we see something good. I'm hoping. For sure. Hopefully we absolutely do this. We need to revert. Okay. it's trust me, it's all mind games, right? The Oilers pretend like they're not. They pretend they're not. They pretend that like first period they're so good. Pretend they're not good in the second period, and then they absolutely come back and win in the third. Don't mind why they do that. Definitely, it's not coping, but definitely, the Oilers are gonna come back in this game. Like Boston Bruins just saying, we're back in it, guys. We aren't done. This is the game where the Oilers will be known as like the comeback of the century, or like the nittiest grittiest game of like crazy. Dickinson has been great this game. I don't know what other great things to say about Dickinson, but he's been so good. His back and forth goal, his like puck reading abilities. Oh my goodness. 4:43 left in the third period here. Roslovic in a face-off. The Oilers dump and chase. Savoy shot. Oh, tricky shot. Through traffic, still loose. Puck's not fully covered. Anaheim. I was just there. No one went for it. It's crazy. Edmonton. Winning at the zone. The Ducks shot. And that's a save by Connor Ingram. Carlson, another shot. And another save by Connor Ingram. And finally, he holds on to that puck. Oh. It's way too much. Ingram just grab all that puck. Let's calm things down here. I think we definitely should calm things down here. Like, the Oilers need some sort of extra oomph, you know? Let's just finish this game in regulation. I don't understand why we can't just finish the game in regulation. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Connor Ingram standing his ground. He's sure looked a lot better than he has before. Okay, let's see it. Draisaitl versus Granlund. Face off. Always defensive zone. Draisaitl wins that face off. Stick gets blasted across. It's kind of like a 5v4.5 because there's no stick by the Anaheim Ducks player. Actually, no, he has a stick again. Never mind. The Ducks with the puck. Brings it down to the zone. Why are we letting them pressure our zone so much? Like, let's genuinely get deeper into this game. Watch comes over. It's Ekholm. Ekholm trying to get to that puck first, and he does. A nice puck battle, 3-on-1. They win it. Bouchard gets checked off that puck pretty crazily. Kind of trips on his ankles there. Anaheim is thirsty, man. Anaheim is fighting for this place. Trouba shot, and that goes wide. Apparently, so what I saw, I didn't like miss by a lot. So it was kind of crazy. McDavid trying to get to his puck, but he can't. The Ducks across goes to Kapanen. Kapanen on the right hand side, trying to shuffle the puck up. Nice forward check, brings the puck all the way to the behind the net. Nice check by Edmonton. Kapanen. It's Edmonton. Trying to get a good back check going. And that's offside. Offside against Anaheim. I think this game actually might go overtime. Great back check, though. Great plays. Let's see it. Draisaitl. Puck comes all the way down the ice. Donald Nurse is it's icing. It's icing. That's awesome. What a great way to do it. You just get icing. So now the Ducks are gonna have an offensive zone face-off. Beside Connor Mrnhl, 2:25 left, 3-3 in the game. They could genuinely end this game in regulation. The Oilers gotta lock in. Where is our defense? Where is our spark? And we need to ignite that right now. Let's see it. The Oilers lose that face-off here. The Ducks with possession. Behind the Oilers' net, it's Edmonton. Looking around. The Ducks behind the Oilers' net. Right in front. And good defense there. Donors around. Edmonton, 2 minutes left. It's Draisaitl. Draisaitl pushing his way through. Draisaitl can't take it in front. Moving around. Scores! It's 4-3 Edmonton! What a goal! The comeback of the comeback. Kasperi Kapanen. Draisaitl pushing his way through, heaving his way through, passes it. What a great workhorse ethic there. Podkolzin, what a beautiful pass. And like Boston Bruins said, we did it. We did it, guys. It's 4-3. Let's see it. A minute 45 seconds left in the third period. Can we close this game out? It's Bouchard to Ekholm. Ekholm bringing it up. Anaheim has pulled out their empty net of the game. They have an empty net right now. Anaheim is stuck with an empty net. McDavid looking for any loose change coming up. It's Anaheim. Bring the puck up the zone. Anaheim backhanding it. Anaheim. Leo Carlson passing across. Nugent Hopkins, his back check is impossible. A minute and 20 and 15 seconds left. The puck goes down. That's icing against the Edmonton Oilers. Anaheim is going to have an offensive zone face-off. This game is not over yet. Anaheim has their goalie pulled. They're going to have an offensive zone face-off. It's going to be 6-on-5 for the next minute and 13 seconds. Unless the Oilers manage to bury home an empty netter. This game is not yet over. A minute 13 left. 34 shots versus Anaheim's 25. Anaheim uses their timeout here. Anaheim formulating a bit of a plan here because they want to make sure that they use this icing, this valuable icing, this offensive face-off with their goalie pulled to potentially make a difference here. With their 6-on-5. Timeout is over. Empty net only for Anaheim. We'll see what happens. Draisaitl has that. So for that goal, Draisaitl had a great hustle there. Pass there, but we also got to talk about Podkolzin's amazing backhand pass. Right on the tape of Kapanen, right in front of the net. And what a great pass. A minute 13 left. It's 4-3. Anaheim has their net pulled. Ref drops the puck. Edmonton ends up with the puck. They shoot that puck all the way down. And that's icing. The Oilers get another face-off in their own defensive zone. Can they do it? Can they close this game out with a minute and 6 seconds left? Remember, anything can happen in a minute. Troy Terry brings it across. Nugent Hopkins' shot. Ingram stays still. 55 seconds left to play. And I'm at the blue line. Turning around. Bouchard, nice back check. It's Edmonton. Edmonton pressuring. 45 seconds. Edmonton trying to formulate their box plus one. It gets poke checked. It comes out of the zone. 33 seconds. Can this team close it out here in game one of round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs? It's Edmonton. Cutter Gauthier turning back around, looking for pass options. Great box plus one by the Oilers. Shot from the blue line. Wide open. What a diving. Where is the puck? And it comes out of the zone. 10 seconds. 9. Icing is called off. And we have 5 seconds left to play. The Ducks don't have enough time here. And that is your game one in Edmonton. What a comeback. Oh my goodness. This is absolute insanity. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh. All year long. Here's a cool fact. In the entire regular season, the Oilers have never won a game without McDavid recording a point. Tonight, McDavid did not record a point, and the Oilers won this game. What the heck? What a great game. Emotions were high, emotions were low. This team battled toward the very end. 30 seconds, wide open net. Oh my goodness. Holy. It started off with that 2-0 lead. They lost it with like 30 seconds in the second period. Lost it again. Then it's 2-2. 3-2 by the end of the second period. They come in this period with passion, with drive. With I think it was 9 minutes left in the third period. They scored and made it 3-3. And then, this is where we play La Bamba, boys. Thank you, Oil Country, for tuning in. Thank you all for being here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for my next video upload. If you're new here, please hit that like and the subscribe button because we want to hit 500 subscribers before April 22nd. What a hockey game this was. And I'll see you guys in the next one.